Was good. Ooh, was good. Was good. Was good. Okay, so this is the same day I just recorded all this stuff and the church making, but I kind of want to make the mine. So I'll just update. I just kind of extend this out, make it look stronger. That's I think everything I've done since the last video. So, oh, and I literally just made this carrot farm, put retaining walls up, and then just kind of made the path look more uh, like um, stony is the word. And so I found, so unfortunately, like, if we dig down there, it ends up in that cave that's in the fishing village. I didn't know it was that close. But where was that? There's the coal. So I'm gonna dig this out and just like use this coal as a base, and I'm gonna get a bunch of coal in here, and I'm gonna make it look like a massive coal vein. So I'm gonna work on that right now. Or, ooh, um, I'm making a like a railroad or like a yeah, just track system so that like you can extract the shit. You feel me? Um, that's kind of annoying, but we'll just do it like this for right now, and it comes out right to here, and then you can move it on over, and then we'll put that there. Mine carts. Yeah, we'll put this in this one here. That one will just shove down that way. Just leave them over there. I'll have another one. This like transportation areas. Uh, and we'll just have it ride this all the way up to here, and we'll have it end right here, and we'll make a big old coal pile right here. And here, we'll just make this, I'll turn this all into coal again, just kind of make it seem like, oh yeah, there's a shit ton of coal here. But yeah, we're gonna make a big old coal pile. Oh, where do they keep blocks of coal at? Right there. Block of coal and coal ore, just a lot of big old variety. And we'll make a bunch of blast furnaces and stuff too, just in between the two, so it makes it seem like, oh yeah, they're actually smelting the shit before they put it over there. Thank God the one dude's not here. What's the fucking wandering trader dude? He's been pissing me off. He's been all over the place. We'll just see him. He'll just be sitting around. It's annoying as hell. Like, go do something, bro. All he does is sit around, get in the way. In the first video, when I was like, I don't know where to put the blast furnaces. What was it? When I was like, where do I put these? I was making this path down here, like none of these houses were here. They were just getting in my way all the fucking time. I was like, holy shit, dude. They could not be more in the way. Wherever they go. Put that there, boom, boom, boom. We'll put a little shed up around it. You feel me? You get what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. And put these, I guess. Andesite slabs. Yeah. And then we'll put lanterns over here somewhere. Right there. You can still get through that way, and then, yeah, there you go. Put a lantern right there. Yeah, I like that. I like the look of that. Path goes right by it. I mean, it ain't gotta be a massive path, so. As of right now, I might dig into there for some stone, but this could input the stone over here, maybe clear that out, but I'm just gonna have to see. But I think I'm gonna fill this in with some coal for right now. I know for sure I'm gonna do that.
Never finished. Master got me working. Someday Master set me free.
What's popping? Salutations, everybody. So, it's been a few days since I recorded this, and apparently in the last, the last clip I had when I was just kind of talking over all this, I was muted, so it was mudded, so kind of embarrassing, but I added some, little details. I don't know if I covered the blast furnaces in the last one. We got the little lanterns, and then, other coal piles. I basically just made it, I said, fuck it, it's a massive coal mine. Yeah, you go in here, go back there. It's not big by any means, but, basically, size doesn't matter. So, and I've had some time to sit and think about what I want to do now, because it was going to be a short video with just that. And, oh my god, this fucking guy. What are you trading? Scam, scam. We live in a biome with all this. For 3 emeralds, scam. Was that a tree for 5 emeralds? You dick. God. I hate y'all. Sorry. A little distracted by that guy, but he's just in the field that I made. But I'm gonna begin work on this. So I'm gonna work on a gradient, kind of, because I kind of want this to be a little bit more experimental. And I'll get back to y'all. Alright, germs. I've come up with a build, or a gradient. I love it. Cool looking. Now to figure out what to do with all these rooms. I've been informed by my loving girlfriend that a castle needs a ballroom, and that is all that I've been informed on. So I'm gonna. What the fuck are you? Ah, you chill. There's gonna be a tower. There's gonna be a tower, and there's gonna be a tower, and this could be a ballroom. But then I have this whole room right here. Maybe this is like a tower where the people stay. I'm gonna do some research. Ugh. And I'm gonna get back to y'all. So I have come up with this ingenious planning strategy, and it is this. I have layered everything in what I think it should be. And with my research, I found the Great Hall. This is typically where you eat. And this would be like the ballroom that I was describing that my girlfriend thought that a castle should have. Bedroom. Blue, because of sleepy time. This is because of grand. Yellow, because of grand. Bathroom, brown, because of poop. Kitchen, red, because of red meat. Solar, I don't know why I wrote that. It just means like a chillin' room. Reading or other leisure activities. I don't think they had many other ones back then, so reading. Guard room. And then storage or extra. So kind of like the layout you can see. Ballroom, big room, with storage loft on this side. I was going to make the kitchen over here. And I don't know. I don't know if I like the storage here. I might just not do that. I'm kind of leaning more towards not doing that. Guard. Pooper, I added this off the back because it says they're usually disconnected from the castle. Guard. The kitchen is basically going to be this entire bottom layer. Actually, we're going to get rid of that other stuff, but we're just going to section this off for storage. Oops, I guess that's how it's going to be shaped. Not bad. I don't mind that. And then basically, if there's 2 levels above it, if there's just 1 level above it, maybe if there's 3, it's going to be a mixture of beds and solars. And I'm going to kind of use these to guide what I'm building. And this is basically just going to be one grand room. It's going to be hopefully a really cool ceiling. I might kind of straighten this out. and try and straighten this out. Just kind of make them look better. And one big tall area. This is going to be like multiple floors, at least 2, possibly 3. The tallest part of the main castle, and then the guard towers are going to be taller. And the pooper, don't really give a shit about that. So I'm going to get rid of that, and I think I'm going to start on this tower right here because it's the most circular and it's the least challenging.
Alright, I'm gonna hit this voiceover for y'all because it's a little bit of a longer clip, and it's kind of cool to see him like thought process. I know it's pretty quick, but at this point, I was kind of thinking about the idea of like leaves and stuff at the bottom, but I really wanted to get the tower down first before I could really lock in on anything else. And my plan was just to do the tower, and you can see me changing the weather. It rains all the fucking time in this world, and it's so annoying. But my plan was just to hit the basic tower today. You know, I have work in the morning and I gotta be up at 5, and it's like 9 o'clock right now. I was planning on just getting the basic tower done and maybe doing some other stuff, but I just got so into it and ended up this video's in real time is 30 minutes long. But you can see me doing the gradient. I don't really know if I like the gradient on this big of a scale. Like it looks good at the finished product, but like yeah, you see you step back, it's just a big brick, and I noticed that here and I started adding some stuff, and this is when I really started getting into like making this bottom area really like gardeny and really green, and I got all these azalea leaves, drip leaves, like dripstone leaves. It's my first time actually like dealing with some of these blocks, most of these blocks, and I wish I could put those flowers like right side up. And that chicken just keeps hanging around. But yeah, I was just really trying to build up like bush looking things around here. And I was gonna, yeah, use leaves, but I ended up just using like those azalea leaves because they kind of really fit what I was going for. And now it's just a long process of me going through. I'm going and putting walls and stairs, and it was a longer process than I wanted it to be, but I knew at the end it would look really good, and I mean, it wasn't bothering me really. And throughout here, I'm going to start throwing some windows in the side. Um, I really thought it was good. Again, I'm changing the damn weather. It doesn't fucking stop raining. Like I joke about it, and it's like, oh, see how many times I've done it. Like it is how many times I've done it. It's so bad. But yeah, here, I mean, more just texture. I realized when I stepped back, it was just a big block, and I really didn't want it to be a block. Oh, my computer's starting to heat up again. I'm using this on the laptop, and so if you can hear like the fan going, that's my fault. I don't have a nice computer. I'm living in a hotel right now for my internship. But yeah, see the windows are going in. I'm expanding like that as like a vine kind of thing. And now I wasn't gonna do the roof, but again, I decided to go into it. And really throughout this entire thing, I'm experimenting. I never used azalea leaves. I never used trapdoors as a part of the roof. And honestly, I really like how it turned out. And of course, the AC turns on right now. I hope you guys can't hear it. I hope it's not super loud. Or you can't hear it, but that's not a problem. I had to restart this because of the clip ended before I could like finish talking. But yeah, you can just see me adding into the roof, changing the weather again, and then I step back and I realize it's super bland and just really basic spruce looking. So I threw some dark oak in it. It might be a little bit too drastic, but there's not really another color like spruce, and I didn't really use oak. So that's the end of that. I'll let me talk again.
Alright, the semi-finished product. The inside is not done, but the outside looks amazing. I added these hanging plants and like some extra texture to the bottom of it, but I went crazy. I did not think I could build like this. Like, I don't know if I should like do azalea leaves up here or just do birch leaves up here. I'm thinking birch leaves up here, like just kind of sprinkling them on up top as if they're like dead azalea leaves. You feel me? Like kind of less vibrant vines. Yeah, I kind of like that. And I might be doing too much. And that can change with time, you know. Maybe I don't like the look of this after a bit. I like this idea as like a big one. But as of right now, I think that looks pretty cool. I don't think I'm overdoing it. I honestly think down here could use a little bit more vibrant colors, like pinker flowers. I wish I could put those flowers upright instead of having to hang them upside down, but I think that's gonna be it. I think, you know, this castle's gonna not. It's not gonna be a one episode thing. So we can continue to, because I'm not done with this valley. You know, I think houses here and houses there will be good. So maybe I could build like 5 houses, work on a tower. 3 houses, work on the ballroom or whatever. But I think the mine and this today, I guess it's been a few days, but this took a little bit of inspiration. But I think it's a good way to end it off. So, if y'all enjoyed it, I know it was probably a lot of time lapses, but I think that's kind of how I like doing the building stuff, to keep it a little bit shorter. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. So, I'll see y'all.